I'd like to begin today with a little more attention to the three intentful corrections. We also might call them adjustments. And in going into those three intentful adjustments, you may start with your feet together, or you may open up and have your feet further apart. I prefer to open first and then go into the corrections. So let's stand with our feet together. Sink your weight into your knees a little bit, shift your weight to one side, and as you step out to the side, let your arms rise and open. And then let them just come down by your side, gently, allowing there to be just a little bit of space underneath the armpits so that you have a sense of flow rather than just stuck against you, a nice open stance. Start with your posture. We're going to attend to where our feet are in the ground and just be aware of the soles of the feet touching the earth and where the ankles are to be sure that they're nice and balanced in a comfortable position. Knees just slightly bent, soft. And then as you come up to attend to the posture around the middle of your body, find where your hips, rocking forward and backward, side to side, find where they land such that if they were a bowl, there would be no spilling forward and no spilling backward. So find that place where the tailbone is just tucked gently down into the ground and your hips are level. From the hips, see yourself lifting your spine up, and just imagine there's a little bit of a tug from above, as if there were another gravity coming from the heavens, and allow that to lift your head, lengthen your spine, keeping your body relaxed and your knees soft, and then soften the shoulders. Just allow them to drape as if off of a hanger. And so here you have your posture. This is a posture we'll remind you of occasionally, usually by just saying, attend to lengthening your spine, lifting your head, relaxing your shoulders, softening the knees, being planted firmly in the earth. From this position, I'll ask that you go now to attending to your breath. Just notice it at first. Just feel the sensation of air movement. Notice what that does in your belly and in your chest. For most of you, that would be air moving through the nose, and if you're congested, you would be breathing through your mouth. But just pay attention to the sensation of the breath and let that occupy you. And slowly allow yourself to deepen it, rest into the breath. Yield to the breathing as it breathes you. And using this attention to the body and to the breath, be present in the moment, letting go of all that happened before you came today and all that will happen after. Be present here and now, and allow this attention to the body and the breath to clear your mind away. So the three intentful adjustments are a wonderful practice that you can do anytime, anywhere. You could be sitting in a lecture, standing in line in the grocery store, and you still may just shift to this internal environment of attending to where your posture is, how it is set, how it supports open, easy breathing, and being aware of the present moment. The first exercise today, or the first movement I'd like to share with you, is called cutting to clarity. And I like to think of it as a movement that allows us to see forward while we're letting go of what is in the past. So we cut to clarity in the future while we then let go of whatever has come before behind us. The movement is just as simple as what I am demonstrating now. I always like the idea of exhaling on the letting go part. So for me, exhale as I go back and then circle the arm around. The palms pass each other. The palm cuts forward in the front while the letting go and exhaling in the back is happening. Exhale and inhale. Notice that I allow my body to turn with the movement. I'm also following the hand with my eyes, following it backwards. Exhale, back, while watching the hand. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Find a nice rhythm for you. You may find that this pace is too fast or too slow for you, but what you want is to find that rhythm that you can use to really stay focused on the breath and find a rhythm that is patterned just after your breathing rate. Exhale. Lose yourself in the imagery, whatever comes up for you as you let go. And envision the future as you inhale. Exhale. And just when you're thinking to yourself, seems like we're doing this a long time. That's part of the point, is to keep repeating the movement until you feel like it's moving you, it is breathing you. Find that rhythm until it just feels like you've hit that sweet spot of, I could do this forever. It feels so good. This is all I want to do. We're going to do 2 more of these now. One back and forward, and back and forward, and land with your arms crossed. From here, I'm going to ask that you bring your hands out to the side and make little stop posts. The stop signs are just the beginning of the movement that we're going to practice now, called cloud hands or watching clouds go by. And we do this by letting one hand come down, sweeping in front of you, and then make the palms meet over here on this side. I'm not stretched forward and I'm not up close to myself. I'm in that sort of natural position. Where would your arm land if it just was making this gentle circle, crossing the other hand? And now as this one crosses, palm towards your face, across your face, the other one drops down just like the first one did before and comes up to meet on the other side. Again, hands are in this very relaxed position, arms just passing in these very gentle circles. And if you do this very, very slowly, you might have one full breath with each pass. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Pay attention to that hand as it comes across your face And just gaze right in the center of the palm. And then as you switch hands, well, now this is the one you gaze at. Don't forget to match your breathing, synchronize your breathing with the movement. Find where you want to start the breath, then where do you want to let it go. You might notice that in some ways, even as I'm saying that I'm moving my hand across the face, and I'm saying that we're sweeping the hand down below, really what I'm doing is switching the hand position. And then you might notice that as the body just turns to the side, the arms are going along with it. There's not a lot of activity going on here. This isn't like I'm making big circles with my arms. It's more like I'm allowing this very gentle movement of the body side to side to create the illusion that I'm creating these big circles with my hands. Now try one other way of doing this. Instead of gazing right at the palm, look through your fingers so that your gaze is way far beyond your hands. If you were outdoors, you'd be able to gaze at the horizon, and the hands just simply guide your eyes across the horizon. Well, even when you're indoors, you can allow your eyes to focus as if they were way in the distant. Gazing at the distant horizon. We're going to do just a couple more of these. Full set. 1 and 2. And land with the arms crossed over your chest. And just hold yourself for a moment. Feel the feelings of being gentle with yourself, of holding yourself, of holding a sense of self-compassion and care. And just let that settle in for a moment. Be present with the posture of your body. Notice the experience of your breath moving in and out. And be present in this moment of taking care of yourself. Giving your body the time and the opportunity to make its own medicine. And now bring your palms together right in front of your heart and rub them briskly until they start feeling a little warm and toasty. And yes, that friction is a principle of physics that makes warmth between your hands, as well as the blood flow that begins to come to your hands when you rub them like this. But imagine also that this warmth that gets generated is some kind of energy that you have within you. A nurturing, caring energy that you have, that you can turn inward towards yourself. And feel that communication between your fingertips and between your palms as you hold your hands here right in front of your heart. And then turn your hands towards your heart and give to yourself. Give that warmth, that energy into the heart area, and then very slowly begin to raise your hands up as if you're still sending that care and that nurturing into your chest and your neck and your chin. chin and then over your face. Breathing with this movement, bringing your hands up now over your head, just a couple of inches away from your body. You may still feel that warmth or not, but just imagine that what you're doing here is taking time to attend to every little part of your body and give it some love. So bringing your hands now down underneath your armpits and to the lower back. Again, still just an inch or two away from the body. Hands now down, combing over your bottom and over the backs of your legs. Now some of you may only feel comfortable going about this far down, and that's fine. I've got my head up to talk to you, but you want your head relaxed and forward. If this is as far as you want to go, then just bring your hands around to the inside of your knees, and then very slowly begin to roll up as your hands are, again, still about an inch or two away from your body, but you're just sending nurturing, caring energy. And this time when we go through this, I'm going to take you all the way down. So those of you who are only comfortable going to the knees, that's fine. Just come around the knees and come to the inside of the legs and come up. Some of you may feel that you want to go a little bit further. Only go as far as you are comfortable. And send that warmth, that care, that nurturing into your body, around the side and over the back, right over where the kidneys are, and then your lower back. Again, do this only as is comfortable. If you need to have your arms a little bit more to the side and can't reach around the back, that's okay. This is all just attending to, paying attention to the different parts of your body. Bringing it down now. This time I'm going to let my head fall forward and you can see what it looks like to go all the way to the feet. Bending the knees. Coming around the feet and up the inside of the legs. Now this time we're going to run our fingers along those same channels, except we're going to tap. And in different places in the body, you might want to tap a little harder or more gently, depending on what your body is asking for. But this is going to take a little longer. So start by just tapping in little circles, and even notice where your fingertips land here, on the sternum or to the side, on the ribs or in between the ribs. Maybe tap out here under the collarbone a little bit, and then begin to tap up on the neck, very gently on the neck. And just imagine that you're waking up the little cells and plumping them up. And then on the face. And you know there are many, many different points on the face that have sensitivities and relationships to the rest of the body. So you might want to spend a little time on your face, even more time than we're spending today, going around the orbit of the eyes, maybe a little extra tap right there at the bottom of the cheekbone, out into the jaw area, and then especially across the forehead and along the hairline. Just notice where your body is saying, oh yeah, a little bit more right there. So tap the top of the head and the side of the head, and make sure that with all of your fingers you eventually cover all of your scalp, and notice if there's any place that's asking for a little more time, and then just stay there. And come down along those rope-like muscles on the back of your neck, and even around the side of the neck and back again. And when you come down to this place right here where the neck meets the shoulders, you might want to put your fingers into this little bird beak, and you get a little more power. Be gentle with yourself, but some of us have tight muscles there, like to go in a little bit deeper and stay there a little longer. Be gentle again with yourself. And then as you come down back across the collarbone again, be very gentle as you go underneath the arms. There's some good lymph node territory right around in this area here, besides the pectoral muscles and then down underneath, so spend a little extra time there. And when you get to the back, you will be on the area around the kidneys here, kidneys and adrenal glands. You might want to make a very gentle flat fist and just tap, even maybe go in circles, inward circles and outward circles. Spend a little time really nurturing and caring for your body. And then as you come down over the glutes, you might want to pound a little harder, go back to the fingers, stay with the fists, your choice. Come around the back of the hamstrings there, back of your thighs, coming on down your leg. Again, only go as far down as is comfortable for you. Tapping on up the insides of the legs. Gently across the belly. We're going to add one more thing here to this movement where we tap down under the arm and over the top of the hand and come up over the neck and under the other arm and over the top of the hand and over the neck. And then bring your hands together like you're just ready to take a t-shirt off and pull it off over your head. And bring the arms back down. We like to end this one, tracing the channels, with just a few moments of energizing the organs. Take more time with this on your own, but be present with the organs that live right here below your ribs. And then heart and belly, heart and lungs, large intestines, small intestines. Breathe a little smile on their face. And one last place, just place your hands back over your kidneys, or as close or as comfortable as you can get, and just take a moment to thank them for the work that they do. All of the organs working in silence, incognito, barely noticed until they don't work. So thank them for all they do. And then just bring your hands down to the side and shake them out a little